A glimpse of the future. Microchips implanted in the brain, neutron bombs, electromagnetic pulse weapons, and violent mobs ravaging city streets. We're not talking about movies here. It is a snapshot of a British defense report that paints a very dark picture of the future. Britain's Ministry of Defense predicting what the military might face 30 years from now. For more, we are joined by the author of the book, The Extreme Future, James Canton. He joins us now. James, a pretty pessimistic look at the future. This British report talked about things like technology and the fact that, new weapons, the fact that some of the new weapons would be able to wipe out electronics with just micropulse bursts.
Well, those devices, some of them are even here today, EMP devices, small bombs that can, if you will, fry all the electronics in an entire area or an entire country, are here today. In the very near future, you're going to see a lot more pulse laser weapons that can be hitting individuals or crowds of individuals to control growing population and perhaps even control dissent.
Here's one that I find very implausible, the idea of implanting microchips into the brain. Is that going to happen?
Well, we have for the first time approvals by even the FDA to put certain chips in the brain today on a trial basis to control epilepsy. So how far are we from putting chips in there for having internet always on anytime? The next generation of chips may be used to help us with our memories. Those same chips may also be used to control behaviors. After all, we can control behaviors today with drugs. Tomorrow we'll do them with devices and chips. Some dictatorships, some fundamentalist regimes around the world may view this as a way to control democracy or control capitalism. So we should beware. We've always thought that Marxism sort of died with the Soviet Union, but this report predicts that there will be a new kind of Marxism in which the middle class becomes sort of the proletariat. Well, certainly there is growing gaps between, in some parts of the world, the, if you will, the affluent and the poor. And with growing population and with greater, let's say, inequality in the eyes of some, there's a great likelihood that you may have certainly explosions, revolutions from what used to be called the proletariat, certainly the middle class. That is a possibility we should be aware of.
Let me skip ahead to one of the, I guess, potentially scariest things. It's about social and population growth. The prediction is that Europe's population is going to shrink while countries like Iran, where we're having a very big problem right now, going to increase by 132%.
Absolutely. In fact, I call it the two worlds challenge in my book, The Extreme Future. You have the affluent, aging baby boomers in the developed world who are going to be, if you will, at odds against in the developing world, the youth bulge. And these youth boomers, quite frankly, want all the very same kinds of things we want. Unfortunately, you have a lot of governments in between that disagree with them. You're going to have natural conflicts, even age wars, between the youth boomers and the age boomers.
James Canton, author of The Extreme Future. James, thank you very much.
Thank you.